All right, ladies, we are here with Jill, Karen, and Brittany from the show Palm Royale, and we just want to congratulate you on your Emmy nominations and tell us a little bit about what each of you did on the show.
I'm Brittany, and I was Karen's assistant department head.
And I'm Karen. I was the department head, and I did Kristen Wig.
Okay.
And I'm Jill Crosby, and I did Allison Janney.
So let's go back to the Emmy nominations. What was your reaction when you all got nominated? Was there a group text? Were you all partying? Was there a dinner? How did you all react?
Oh,
Go ahead.
so I didn't know. And Jill texted me first thing in the morning and said, "Oh, congratulations, we got nominated." I'm like, what? I wasn't expecting it. I never do. So,
I didn't know, and
Yeah.
someone had texted me and said the same thing, congratulations, and I was like, for what?
yeah.
So it kind of came out of a surprise, but then I immediately texted Karen.
Yeah.
I knew. I was panically waiting. I was at Disneyland on It's a Small World with my family, and I
Wow.
opened it and was like, "Ah!" And I
Oh,
started
that's
crying, and
so
it was
cute.
nice because I got to share it with my family
Yeah.
who gets to take the hit while we're working these jobs sometimes. So it was really fun to see the time that we have all spent on this job pay off.
Yeah.
It's really
It
nice.
was a very nice recognition.
Mhm.
Yeah. And we
Yeah.
all called each other. We all like
Yeah,
texted it.
yeah.
It was
11
fun.
nominations total, including
I
Best
know.
Comedy Series.
Isn't that crazy? It's so crazy. I mean, yeah, I can see why.
Yeah. So Jill, tell us about Allison Janney's wigs, her hairstyles. Is there a special look she had for the show?
Well, I mean, our goal, Allison and I had talked about it, and just the design, and Alex Friedman is just an amazing designer. We all kind of decided that Evelyn Rollins was always trying to be at the top of the stack, so more was more, and it was definitely a part of her character to have coiffed as much as possible, and really kind of always trying to outdo the baseline, so to speak. So there were lots of wigs, and oftentimes plural wigs on her head at the same time, which was always fun.
Yeah, that's exciting.
Yeah, yeah.
And Karen, Kristen wigs. What can you tell us about her look?
Her look, so she was a little more like a Sharon Tate type look, because she was coming from another town and trying to fit in with the rich girls. So her and I decided, and Abe, of course, wanted the Sharon Tate look, and she loved having the long blonde hair. So we did, some not as elaborate as Allison, but she tried. It's like she tried, but she was kind of a little off sometimes. She did a lot of, comedy stunts. So she'd be climbing a wall. So she had like 5 wigs that we would just intermix with each other.
And you have to submit an episode for the Emmy judges, and you went with episode 4, Maxine Rolls The Dice. Can you tell us, is there a reason you all went with that? Does that episode show maybe the breadth of all of your work together?
It was hard to pick because they are all so good, and there's so much in every single episode. I was gonna go with the last episode, but it felt like we only had one look for that episode, and 4 had a big ball, and then other stuff with Kristen and Allison, and a few little changes here and there. And I just thought it was a fun episode.
We just stood behind Karen. She was an amazing department head. This was a huge undertaking. So I was very grateful that I was just with Allison, but I was never not totally blown away by what she had to do and how she structured it, and also just how she treated the artists who we brought in to do background or to do it. It was a phenomenal job. I mean, when I watched it on TV, I was blown away by the craftsmanship in the background to all of the characters, and how it was really cohesive too. Everybody really felt like they were coming from the same place. So that was this one.
And I mean, the team.
Well,
The team,
our
exactly.
background, we had
And the
Sandra running
background.
background, and we all think watching it, you are almost distracted
In
by
the
the
era.
background
You-
because
totally.
they blend
Mhm.
so far in. I mean, we were
Yeah.
getting people that were willing to come out of retirement to
Yes.
work with us for the
because
day.
they wanted to be there, like, and they lived the era, and they were
Mhm.
all like all of our mentors.
It's like hair
and they-
gymnastics.
Yeah, oh,
They
yeah.
really want
They
to
enjoyed
bring
it.
the best
was-
in.
Yeah,
It was a
yeah. I
master
wanted
class.
to do background because it was.
I
so
know,
fun.
I know,
everybody
we were-
did.
They look so.
We were like,
fun.
someone's got to get up in a car. We want to do
Yeah.
that one. But we're like,
It was a master class you were getting paid for.
Yeah.
And it was
Yeah.
it was really fun.
That's great.
Yeah.
It was a
Yeah.
great it was a
And
great
Brittany
team.
was my right arm.
Mhm.
Like I couldn't have done the show without her because she filled in all the gaps that I was just, Kristen was in every scene, so I wasn't
Yeah.
able to always be there, and
Mhm.
so she really helped and pulled everything together.
Didn't feel like a
It's a
job.
big- it's a
It
big
was-
team.
It was
Yeah.
fun.
Teamwork.
It's a really fun show.
It was so fun to watch. I can't wait for season 2, and best of luck at the Emmys coming up.
Thank
you.
you.
Thank you so much.
Thanks.
You're welcome.
Yeah.